Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Naruto Shippuden reaction video. So, Shark Boy, well, he really missing Lava Girl, aka Itachi. But ain't no one gonna be saving his butt now. He's woken up the demon inside of the 6 gates that is otherwise known as Guy Sensei. Oh, Jesus. And Naruto, well, he did a crazy anime scream and is somehow broken out of Itachi's prison. Maybe. We didn't really see, so we have to wait and see. Anyway, like the video, subscribe for more. Streamed on Twitch. Unblood was on Patreon. $1 a month. Links in description. Naruto Shippuden episode 15. Let's do this. The longest 5 minutes in anime history. Guaranteed that is Hunter x Hunter, right? Not Hunter x Hunter. Interesting. That's not good. Well, this ain't good. Kind of sound like What's Up Danger for a second. Now, I know this is supposed to be a serious and dark moment, but all I can think is how incredibly sus it is that Sakura's head is coming out from just above his crotch. There's his growth. You may be right there. He's good, yeah. So why did Sakura's head have to come out of there? Man, this is creepy as shit. What do you mean hear you out? What part of this? Itachi really is a son of a bitch, man. Come on, Naruto. Come on. It's a very, 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 very good and lucky situation that he just happened to ask this question. Naruto, nice work. Okay, this seems like shit advice. How the fuck is he supposed to do that? What is he, send him a message? Quick, let me just cool my boys. Naruto! Luke. And this is why I have been saying that Sakura is the best. Alright? She is kicking ass in Shippuden. I love her. She's doing amazing so far. Second, I've always liked that granny. I never was mean to her. I never was angry about her. I've always thought she was cool. I've said that forever. So that I'd never called her names ever. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
She kind of sucks a little bit, doesn't she?
Never. I was always fine with that granny. Definitely. Yep. Nope. Hey. Yeah. No. Totally not true. No. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I always liked her. You guys are crazy. You're misremembering things.
She kind of sucks a little bit, doesn't she?
That was another guy. You confused me with a different streamer. Oh. I see. I see. I'll show you how it's done. Damn, Kakashi. Tell us how you really feel. Naruto, don't worry. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm not even joking. I honestly thought that was the end of the episode, and I was about to flip my whole desk over. I was like, they're getting shorter. They're getting even shorter. That one was 10 seconds. I really did as well. 100% true. They hate forests. There's no way he's landing this. No way. They know trees are the real villains. Ah, damn it. The problem is with those two moves, they're just too fucking slow. What jutsu? Naruto, what jutsu you talking about, bro? What jutsu? Naruto? Naruto, sponsored by Bob's Tree Planting and Landscaping Services. Fuck's sake, Michelle. Man, imagine Mr. Beast in this world. He'd lose his damn mind. For every forest that Naruto and friends destroy, I'm gonna plant one tree. The fog effect. Kakashi-san, I gave him some respect, man. Oh, that was some cold animation there. So much for the fog effect. Never mind lasting 20 episodes, didn't last 20 damn seconds. And yeah, that animation was cold. I don't get it. All of these dudes have very nicely done nails. Also, are they about to kiss? They're about to kiss. He pulled a Naruto. I think they're about to smooch. Kakashi's not getting sucked back into the world of bullshit, is he? And just when I was complimenting the animation, we've gone full fucking South Park. So I guess they spent all the animation budget on that smooth scene we just saw 10 seconds ago. And now they called up Trey Parker and Matt Stone and said, yo, can you guys direct this next part of our Naruto episodes? Don't worry, guys. Just stand there. I'm sure we'll be fine. He's smiling. Oh, and that's why it was paper. Whoa. Yes, kick. That's what that is. Well, fuck me. Now, I'm not saying I ever planned on doing it, but just to be safe, don't ever fuck with Guy. Can I call you Ali? Well, welcome in, Ali. Welcome into your first stream. How you doing? Yeah, he spanked him. He spanked him. He spanked him so good that set bro on fire hot enough to dissolve all of the water into steam. That's one hell of a spanking. Meanwhile, these bros are about to smooch. You barely ever... I don't... Naruto getting a direct hit with his Rasengan is about the same... It happens about the same amount of times as I look out that window and see flying donkeys. Which is 0. Bro never gets those fucking hits in, man. It's the slowest damn move ever. It is like a runaway freight train with no wheels. It ain't a danger. It is scary, but it ain't a danger. I'm really excited all of a sudden. Bro looked like he was smiling. Yeah, I'm with you, Naruto. A little bit strange. I feel like punching someone with the hardest punch they've ever been punched with would usually not make them smile. You know? I wouldn't smile. Someone punched me really hard in the face, you know? A few teeth go, you know, my nose, you know? My eye, like, explodes or some shit. I'm like, yay! I'll probably be like, no! But that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. I swear, we need to find out if somewhere around my house I have half of like a medallion, and Guy Sensei also has half of a medallion, and if I met Guy Sensei, we could put our medallion halves together, and it would turn out that we are long lost twins or something. He was your family. How can you forget Shark Man? You two go way back. Do you remember how I said it was bizarre how they were still in that room? Remember? Remember I was like, why are they still in that room? Aren't they fighting? But you could still see them in that room. I got a bad feeling. It's just a random dude. Okay, well that's probably why he doesn't recognize him. Wait. Is that why this entire time Guy never recognized him? Because he hadn't actually met him. That wasn't Shark Guy to begin with. I like to think, no, he actually has a bad memory. But, alright, let's just say, on one hand, Guy has a very bad memory. On the other hand, Guy is super genius. Okay? Which one? Bad memory, super genius. You know, I like to believe super genius. I'm pretty confident it wasn't, but I like to believe super genius. So before there was a yeah, I remember Euro. Before, when they were in that room, because like we saw them stand up on that like like whatever they were sitting on, right? Like we saw these two guys sing out in the open and they were like channeling their jutsu, whatever, chakra, doing part of that weird ritual inside the cave, right? They were like part of it. And then we saw them stand up and like presumably go to their fights, right? But then when we come back to the cave, they were still in the cave. You know? And the guys are like, oh, it looks like these guys are starting their fights. But they were still there. So, what does that mean? What happened? It does get explained. I imagine it's going to get explained, but yeah. Very, very, like, good little bit of a twist there. I had no idea. Man, that was so weird. The scary part of that, if I'm being honest, is definitely the idea of be careful not to spoil anything, chat. I'm not reading chat right now, but be careful. Is the idea of strength, you know? Like, think about Shark Boy. Shark Boy literally was gonna walk through all four of them, you know? Neji, who's very tough, you know? Our boy Rock Lee, who is also very tough. Tenten, don't really know her well enough to judge, but seems alright. And literally trapped all three of them and was beating the crap out of Guy, and the only way he was able to survive was by opening the gate, you know, which is like a last resort kind of thing, you know? It's like playing Russian roulette. But he did it because they were screwed if he didn't. So that leaves two things. Either whatever jutsu they were using that allowed them to do what they did makes the person have full strength of the original, meaning that Shark Boy and Itachi were at full strength in this fight, or they weren't. They weren't at full strength, meaning that those four versus Shark Boy, they were fighting a weaker version of him, which is terrifying. Yeah. Jesus. You know, I'd say it's less terrifying for like Kakashi and Naruto because the Granny and Sakura didn't get involved. So it was a 2-on-1 fight the entire time. And Kakashi and Naruto never really looked too out of it. So yeah. I know about the 30%. That's not relevant to what I'm saying. I'm saying something different. You guys are adding that on top of it. Why are you all spamming the same thing? I remember. I don't know, but that's got nothing to do with what I'm saying. I know about that, but I'm saying about this other thing. You know? I'm saying, does this other thing affect it? Either way, man. Either way. Thank you, Squirtle. Thank you. I did not. It is, though? What? Well, no, because I'm talking about what they were doing with these guys. I'm talking about, like, why there's these two random strangers there. And if these two random strangers are fighting at the same strength that the other guys would. That's what I was talking about. I don't know if anyway. Anyway, there you go. There you go. But yeah. Yeah. Which brings me to another point. The other ones we've seen are, like, kicking about their place, because we've seen a couple of others, right? Are they also, like, not them? I guess go watch the next episode and find out.